Hey y'all, I'm back with another channel message. This is gonna be from Mother Gaia. Alright, the creator. Alright, so let's see what they want you to know. There's something about trees, okay? Like the trees, they're trying to help us, okay? Something about the trees glowing, alright? Like a white color of some sort or a blue color of, like there's something about Gaia is trying to help us through this time period here because of what we're going through. Like she wants to help, okay? She wants us to help us get reacquainted with her, connect to her, like there's something about recharging, there's something about, rejuvenating, balancing. All right. The mother guy is receiving like new light at this time. All right. She's like her vibration continues to rise and she's receiving new light. So everybody here could be experiencing like a lot of upper chakra upgrades, like your heart, in your throat, your third eye, your crown, your solar star. All right. You could be feeling a lot of like a lot of sensations on top of your head, things like that. Even headaches. Okay. Drink plenty of water. Okay. Like there's some about needing to stay hydrated. But this is a perfect time to really connect to Gaia. To really connect to her. Um, because a lot of us, have been so disconnected for a long period of time, and now things seem uncertain right now. And the one way to, navigate through this is to connect to Gaia, to connect to her, to help us get through certain things. Because when you have that connection, you're going to be able to understand what's going on, is what I'm getting. Like, what's going on, most people don't understand what's going on right now. And by reconnecting with Mother Earth, we're going to understand why it's happening. Okay. It's going to help us navigate. It's going to help us understand her, what she's trying to say to us. And she's trying to help us understand that we can't be taking from her so much all the time. Okay, that we need to get back to her. We need to honor her. We need to protect her. Okay, is what I'm getting, because there's something about like people are just, they're so, what I'm getting, like people are so cramped into a city. They're disconnected from nature. They're disconnected from the natural source, the natural world. Like people used to have that connection, hundreds of years ago, thousands of years ago, when there was not much cities, not much buildings. There was just a lot of just like nature, a lot of natural world, a lot of trees, a lot of things. It made it a lot easier for people to understand what was going on, to be able to hear her speak, connect to source, connect to yourself. Like this is where you're going to be connecting to yourself. It really can't be found in a building per se. Okay. Even though we were taught that it's only found in buildings, you connect to source that way. You actually connect to source through nature, is what I'm getting here. Okay. It's a natural world. It's the connection, as they say, the mother, the father, right? That's like what they're trying to help us understand, that Earth is mother, the creator is father, in a sense, right? Just to kind of create that understanding of a connection, of a relationship between the two energies. Okay, because Mother Earth is a living being herself. Everything on Mother Earth is alive. Okay, the trees, the rocks, the water, okay, the dirt, the plants. Okay, everything is living, everything is sentient. Okay, so but her message here for us today, whenever you see this, is that we need to reconnect with her. We need to, when we reconnect to her, we will understand what is going on. So when we understand what's going on in our part of the world, wherever we're at, we will know why it's happening. Okay. She's speaking all the time. She's trying to tell us through the weather, through the dreams, through the all these unfortunate weather kind of thing. It's her speaking, and it's her, like, she's expressing her emotions per se here. Okay, is what, if we're asking why is this happening, is Mother Earth is speaking in such a way where it's like all these years, people have done damage to me, like some elemental spirits, even some of them don't like us because of how we treated them over the years, how we mistreated Mother Earth and how we are polluting and poisoning the waters, things like that. It's like there's a lot of that like energy because Mother Earth is having to purge, okay? And she's wanting us to connect to the trees. The trees are helping us, okay? The trees are trying to guide us through this tough time, when everything going on that's beyond our control. We may feel like everything's out of our control, but there's something about, connecting to her that will help us understand why things happen, why these things are happening right now. Okay, she's trying to help us get through it. She's trying to help us heal, okay, heal from like disappointment, heal from resentment, heal from anger, bitterness, kind of thing. Not allowing things around us to destroy our whole being, because we could easily get caught up in those things, right? And she's wanting us to reconnect, and that the trees are trying to help, okay? Mother Earth is doing as much as she can to help us right now, to help us understand what this is all, what is the meaning of all this, okay? And this is all connected. Like she said, everything is connected here. Everything that happens in these events into to Earth, it's the same. It's connected. It's all connected in somehow, some way. She's trying to say here, everything is connected in some sort of way. When you're connected to her, you will understand why all these other things are happening now, like why these world events are happening. You will understand something, okay? The energy level is shifting so much within her, okay? She's shifting so much. This has never happened, okay, before, where she's had to shift so much, in one lifetime. So I feel like it's just she's doing the best she can to try to help us, okay? She's trying to get us to get reconnected to the natural world, okay? Because that's going to get us through a lot of things. It's going to help us be able to approach these things with more of an understanding, an awareness to it, without having to have fear into it, right? So we're going to have to, like, there's something where we have to balance ourselves. We're out of balance, okay, is what she's mentioning. We're out of balance at this time. We need to get back into balance. Things are being restored. Things are being restored with each passing day. Everything's being restored, okay? And animals that were once extinct, will reappear, okay? That's what I'm getting. Like every animal that we thought to be extinct for hundreds of years, will return. Okay, well, we will continue to see the white animals of like, when we saw the white buffalo, the prophecy, Hopi prophecy, and the white raven, like you're gonna see animals that are white. Okay, that's to symbolize that there are great changes coming, and things are being torn down so we could build greater things here. And Mother Earth trying to help us with that too. And she's going through that rebuilding process, okay? She's going through it. That's what she's trying to help us with, okay? And help us connect to her through the trees and stuff like that. So if you have a tree where you go to, make sure you're getting reacquainted with that tree you always go to or meditate with, things like that, or just maybe in your backyard or at a park or something, okay? Like there's something about trees that are going to help you during this time, all right? But she's mentioning that she's trying to help us get reacquainted, okay? Because we've been so disconnected for such a long time with all the people being cramped in cities, okay? The energy of the city, people feeling like they can't be outside the city. They feel like they just get, it's a container, like the city is a container, is what she's showing. Like the cities are containers. It's like Tupperware, okay? Like putting stuff in a Tupperware, container, and everybody's just cramped in it energetically. And that's why we always feel the way we do, because we're not outside of that container. We're not even thinking about leaving the container, if that makes sense. in that leaving the city or, going out in nature. We need to, like, she wants us to get right back out in nature again. Okay, she wants us to understand that she's going through this as much as we are going through this. Like, there's that kind of energy, okay? That's her suffering, our suffering, her suffering, okay? Is she's going through it right now. She's crying, especially essentially, okay? When you see the natural disasters and stuff, she's crying, okay? And she's mentioning that's she's purging her emotions, okay? She's purging because she has to purge and she can't hold on to all this hurt, that we us humans have put her through. The people obviously, that are in high positions, allegedly speaking, or, damaging her, polluting her, and not paying attention to like the climate shift and the global warming kind of thing. Like, she wants us to understand these things are very real. Okay, global warming and climate change are very real, even though you've been told it's not. This is what she's trying to get through to people, that these things are real. Okay, all the stuff that's happening on Earth, this is very real, and there's not, and it has a lot to do with the things I mentioned. Like, she's trying to help us get through this while she goes through it. She's trying to, like, kind of almost like hold our hand in a sense, at times. Not like completely hold our hand, but like kind of give us that tough love in a sense, you know. Um, Kind of like, here, I'm gonna give you this. It's your responsibility to connect and stay connected, reconnect with the natural world connection. You're going to understand how creation works and all these things, that go on. You're going to have a higher awareness, and that that understand that we are honoring the wrong types of things, is what I'm getting. Like, we're honoring the wrong things. um we're honoring possessions, we're honoring things that are material too much, we're putting those things above our own selves, like that kind of thing is going on. All right, and she's trying to get us to understand that it's not about those things. Those things can't define you. Those things can't be above you. They can't be above the natural world, kind of thing. Because of that, the natural world, Mother Gaia is going through what she's going through. She's suffering the mistreatment, because money and greed and possessions and control and power, allegedly, are hurting her. So, she's trying to help us understand that the things that are happening are very real. Climate change, global warming is real. Okay. But the people that speak about these things don't always mean well, is what I'm getting. Like, the public figures that you see talking about these things, sometimes they don't mean what they mean. Like, it's a misrepresentation. Okay. We as a people, have to come together, is what she's mentioning. We have to come together as a people, as a human family, okay, to start protecting her, okay, and understand that all these things that she's screaming out to us, almost like just speaking to us, we need to come together as a collective and really protect her, okay, and understand that corruption, power, is just gonna be a thing that's gonna there's gonna be a lot of pushback from there needs to be more pushback from the collective, and you're gonna see that more. Okay, you're gonna see more pushback from the collective uh, regarding corruption, mind control, whatever. Right? You're gonna see more pushback from the collective with each passing day. You're gonna see the veil get lifted a little bit more. All right, as Mother Earth continues to purge, the veil lifts a little bit more. Therefore, exposing corruption, exposing things, okay, that are been harmful. Okay. Um, so, but yeah, that was the message for Mother Gaia. I hope you all enjoyed this. Like, share, and subscribe. Comment below if this made sense. Support me on TikTok, thecapenergy. I am available for personal readings. I'm having specials going on. I'll put that in the description box below, and where you can contact me for that. All right. So remember, the more you heal, the more you notice. Stay hydrated, stay safe, stay protected. I love y'all. Namaste.